Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we headed for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the fun.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to the Justin and MaHogany YouTube channel. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so you're notified every single time we drop another video, guys, okay? I'm actually here in the living room, just kind of enjoying some sunlight. Just sitting right here, you know, for a moment. I did hear a package that came to the door, so I'm getting ready to head over here to the door and see what came in the mail, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I feel like in my area, packages come like on a certain day. Like, for example, you might not get packages all week, and then on like Friday, you get like 7-8 packages from like one provider. So I don't know if they kind of hold your mail and schedule it to deliver, you know, on a certain day since where we live, but nonetheless, gonna grab this package, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all, so I got it. Ooh, it is super heavy. Well, it's not that heavy. It's probably only like 5 pounds, but I guess everything just feels heavy to me right now. So here it is. So I am getting ready to go over here to this room. I'm bumping into everything and open it and pretty much see what it is. Ooh. Oh, y'all, also too, before I open this package, I did want to give you guys an update on like the house renovations, because so many people have been asking. I keep saying house renovations, but it's not really renovations. It's our interior designer is, you know, what do you call it, y'all? I got my whole brain just whatever. But basically she's furnishing it and everything. So that process is coming along. As y'all know, here's our living room. We're still waiting on our couch to come in. Our couch is gonna match this ottoman right here. So we're waiting on that. That has arrived. They just need to come actually like bring it and put it in the house and stuff. So living room and everything is coming really good. But I know a lot of you guys have been asking in the comments like, how's that process coming along? We wanna know. So that's a little update. Also on my channel, MaHogany's World, everything's been going good over there as well. And so make sure you guys subscribe to that channel too. I'm trying to open this package, y'all. I need to see if I got something that I can like open it with. I think I got like a little key or something in my pocket, y'all. Yeah, all right. Give me 1 second to open this. All right, y'all. So in this box looks like tons of items from our registry. The note had on there who was from. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I'm gonna look at it in a second. Not sure if it's from family or subscribers, but whoever it's from, thank you so much for all of this. Super grateful. As we always say, we never take anything for granted. Thank you guys so much for this. So cute. Aww. So the note is right here, but it'll like have our address on it. So, but just know, whoever it's from, family, friend, subscriber, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. So I'm gonna close that box up. I'm gonna sort these items and then I'm gonna take them upstairs. But you can see where Justin at, y'all. He was down here earlier, but I don't know where he moved to. Justin.
Ooh. Hey, what?
I was wondering where you was at.
Oh, upstairs. I had to run back upstairs. How y'all doing today? God bless you. Upstairs, you made me some, well, I had to go upstairs to, what did I was doing upstairs? I was up there folding them clothes. I got behind on laundry, y'all. I've been trying to stay ahead, got me a little organized, but I still be getting behind. So I was upstairs doing some laundry, and then I was putting up some clothes. Ain't doing nothing but minding my business. And then I said, I'm gonna come in here and fix me some coffee.
Yes, I need me some coffee. Shoot.
I had to smell some coffee. So I thought to myself, I was up there like Tabitha Brand. I was like, let's make some.
I know, I love when she say that.
I like when Tabitha Brand. Shout out to Tabitha Brand, y'all. I ain't vegan, but I love me some Tabitha Brand, y'all. She be like, vegan tacos.
Also, y'all, I'm sure y'all have seen from all our vlogs, we have this book right here of Chrissy, but we're thinking about, for the fall season, switching her out and adding Tabitha's cookbook.
We should actually try some vegan. They say vegan is really good.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
a lot of
nervous.
people say vegan. Y'all know Kevin Hart opened a restaurant over in Los Angeles. What is it? Hart House. Hoping he opened one over here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But they say the vegan food be hidden. They slutted vegan here in Atlanta. They say it tastes just like, meat.
That's what they say. That's what they say. I'm nervous, y'all. Comment down below if y'all feel like vegan food does taste just like, or I guess not just like, but, or I mean, y'all comment down below y'all's feel. But I'm happy you brought that up about Kevin Hart, because I want to talk about that. About basically how he's been expanding and just, because he's really big on you don't owe nobody anything as far as just a whole, and we're gonna get into that.
All right, y'all, let me go and get my cream up. But yeah, Kevin Hart.
I've been loving everything that he's been doing, and I feel like he's a great example of a person that is a go-getter. And we watch a lot of his conversations on Peacock and how he explains that you don't owe anybody anything. Yeah. And basically not listening to what people are saying when it comes to going after your dreams and goals. Yeah, true. And one thing I'll never forget, one of your friends, kind of crazy, because if y'all follow our story about our how we met each other, me and MaHogany were kind of around each other, but we didn't know each other about how we first started dating. We literally were in the same the same friend circle, but we never were in the same place at kind of like one time. Yeah, for us to know each other, but we knew a lot of people that knew both of us. Right. Very interesting. But one of the people I went to church with, his name was Ezra Cox. And Ezra dated this girl I kept hearing about, Latrice. And I eventually met Latrice. But I didn't meet Latrice through Ezra. I ended up meeting Latrice once I officially met MaHogany. And I met Latrice's parents, her dad. God bless his heart. He's no longer with us, but bless his heart. Such a great guy, God Morris. But he told me something. He said, you never know, what was it? You don't owe anybody an explanation. And that thing stuck with me for years. That's been about 3-4 years ago now. And it stuck with me because so many people would try to say, why are you doing your business that way? Why are you starting that business like that? Or why you raise your kids like that? And I used to be a person, I used to answer to everybody, trying to be why I do it. And one thing I want to encourage you that stuck with me, and if that was the greatest impact he made in my life. So I know he did bless life, but by that day, I'll never forget in his living, by him saying that to me, it always stuck with me. You don't owe anybody anything. Yeah, you don't. I just want to encourage you guys, because I feel like some people will really almost make you feel guilty for not explaining to them why you make the decisions that you make. Like, so say that when it comes to raising your kids, maybe you don't let your kids, this is just an example, you don't let your kids have high seat. People like, why you don't do that? Why you don't need to do that? They'll almost put you in a place where it's like you have to explain to them why you make the decisions that you make. But ultimately, I feel like it's between you and God as far as why you make the decision. Like your God may say, I want you to lead your kids this way, or I want you to do this business this way, or God says this is the idea that I want you to move on. It reminds me of like Noah in the Bible, when God had spoke specifically to Noah, and he told him to build this ark. And so many people were like, why are you building this? You look stupid. It ain't about the rain. It ain't about the flood. You talking about a flood? It ain't never flood. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You dumb. People say all this stuff, but Noah had heard from God. And I think one of the things is the reason why we think we owe somebody an explanation is because they assume, and we want to kill their story or stop them from assuming, like we want to fight, like they saying what it is, and it's like, no, it's this, but you don't have to. You'll spend, because I've learned something in life, and I want to encourage somebody. People gonna say what they want to say. People are going to believe what they want to believe. They're going to write the narrative. They're going to write and be the author of that particular club. Confusion, I call it. And you'll spend all day literally trying to get people to understand something when it's just sometimes just you got to keep going. Yeah. You got to keep going. Cause people, and I think people do it too. They just write narratives about you, and you just trying to like, no, I'm doing it this way. Listen. You got to learn to not explain to anybody and let your actions. Yeah. That's what I had to learn. My mama used to tell me something. She said, I can show you better than I can tell you. I mean, that is so clear. So I've gotten to the place I don't explain myself, because my actions and how I move and how I do, I can show you better
then I can tell you. And that's the ultimate truth. You got to do it.
So be encouraged, y'all. Don't feel like you need to explain why, God may have led you to do your business like this, or why you raising your kids like that. Don't let nobody make you feel guilty for not explaining it, or, for anything.
Yeah.
Literally, you don't owe anybody explanation for the way you may do things. So be encouraged. Do continue to walk. Like I said, I love the Noah example. Literally, Noah had heard from God concerning the thing, and people thought he was stupid. People wrote. I'm sure back in that time, people wrote their own narrative. Said Noah's this, said Noah's that, and Noah probably wanted to say no, but I did hear from God, or no, this did. But the thing is, Noah just was focused on continuing to just build what he know God was saying. And
one thing Tyler Perry said, if you watch a couple episodes, I mentioned this, him and Kevin Hart had a conversation. And they was like, he asked Kevin Hart, said, how did you get basically where you got? How did you, all the success, Tyler, how did you do it? And Tyler Perry said, a lot of people ask me that question. He said, normally the people that asked me were the same people that, basically criticized me or told me I'll never make it. He said, basically the way I'm able, the reason I'm able to sit in the chair that I do, and I am to be who Tyler Perry is today, he said, because I ignored that shit. I ignored it. And that's what you have to do. You don't owe anybody anything. Do it the way God called you to do it. Let your actions speak for you, and I'm telling you, at the end of the day, God's gonna bless you, and He's gonna serve. When you just let your actions, He gonna serve you and show people. Listen, let those actions speak for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
So be encouraged. Be encouraged. Don't let anyone discourage you from going after your goals, from being the best parent you can be, from being the best person you can be, from being your best self. Because ultimately, that's always my current encouragement to anybody. Don't try to be like anybody else, but be the best you. Because that's the only person you should ever be in competition against. That's the only person you should really be concerned about is yourself. And being the best you can be every single day. And I feel like if you get the mindset that you don't owe anybody an explanation for how you do things, you literally will be able to have that laser focus to achieve whatever it is that you set out to achieve, or to be whatever you set out to be. And honestly to have, and I think we talked about it in another video, you'll be able to have that joy in the midst of trying times, that joy in the midst of happiness, that joy whenever you need it, because you grasp the concept that, okay, I don't owe anybody an explanation.
You don't owe nobody. And listen, they'll talk about you and all that, but listen, you don't owe nobody nothing. Who cares? Do you, baby?
And a lot of times, and I'll just say,
what's that guy be on TikTok? I like it. He said,
"Oh, love you back."
He said, "Love you back," and that's how I feel about people. I love you back because I can't think of his name. Start with a T.
It's like Terry or something.
Yeah, and he was saying, he said, you can't hate because you popping, and they trying to, basically they keep on talking. Listen, and one thing Bishop Jakes taught me, because that's my pastor online, I love me some Bishop Jakes, is the fact that, listen, people only talk about people that are doing something. A lot of people will hate you for being consistent. A lot of people will hate you for being just who you are. And they'll try to discredit you. But listen, I don't owe you nothing.
Okay.
Baby, I don't owe you nothing. Listen,
and I just want to add this part too, because it's something I've had to learn in my journey of just life in general, is that a lot of times those people that are trying to, come against your goals, your visions, come against you as an individual, it reveals something inside of them. A lot of times what happens is people look at you and they want to criticize you because ultimately you reflect something about them. And what I mean by that is they'll try to criticize you for going for your goals, and it's because you're reflecting and revealing their insecurities that they're afraid to go after theirs. So since they're afraid to go after theirs, they say, okay, let me criticize this person that is. Let me pick out things about them. And
that's true. And another thing, I'll end out on this. When you come to the understanding you believe in God and all that, you understand God and your faith is in God. One thing too, I want you to always remember this. It don't matter what people say. It don't matter what, owing them anything. But always remember this to keep moving forward. Ain't nobody got the final say but God. And listen, Jehovah has the final say. And long as God has spoke to you, do what God called you to do, and you're gonna do great. Listen, we love y'all so much. I'm gonna finish enjoying my coffee. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and listen, remember, you don't owe nobody nothing. Do you, be great. In the words of that guy on TikTok, I ain't thinking his name. Love you. Bye. And listen, like, I listen, because these people encourage type of brand. If you can't go have a good day.
Yes, I love it.
I tell people that. That's why, y'all know I don't give a damn what folks say. If you can't go have a good day and your life miserable, don't go messing up nobody else's here. I love you. Listen, remember, my name is Justin.
And I'm MaHogany.
And if you keep it locked,
we're going to show you how to keep your life lit.
Until next time, peace.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we headed for the sun. Shawty got my heart, I ain't tripping for the fun.